success of space-oriented films and television shows has rekindled interest in UFOs and the possibility of alien visitors. We just visited a convention attended by over 1,000 people who've been investigating UFO phenomena. They came from all over the world. They came by plane, by boat, by car, and a few by UFOs.
I'm Judy Kendall, and I was abducted by a UFO.
I'm Helen White, and I was abducted and examined by creatures on a UFO.
I'm Grace O'Mara, and I was abducted by some aliens from another planet.
The convention was held in Burlingame, California, the Airport Marina Hotel, home of Shipwreck Kelly's Bar. It was a 10th annual meeting of MUFON, the Mutual Unidentified Flying Object Network. Among those in attendance were physicists, doctors, theologians, and housewives. They had come from as far away as Japan and South America. They had come to share experiences, research, and information, but primarily they had come to listen to three women who claimed they were abducted by UFOs.
We have three people here that have been taken aboard and abducted by UFOs. This is their claim. I have witnessed a hypnosis session on all three of these persons, and I was extremely impressed, by the way, what came out of that hypnosis. And I've seen them actually react and relive their experiences.
I lived on the American River, and I was walking towards my cabin, and it was just about dusk, and I looked up and stopped in midair. Just above the treetops was a ship.
There was a couple lights and people that glowed. They glowed coming down the hill, and they said, there they are, there they are.
And they had suits on that covered their head and their bodies, but they also had a mask over their face.
Such reports are much more common than most people realize. One man has collected over 1,500 reports of observations of aliens.
What happened was I was walking up in the Berkeley Hills with a friend of mine, and all of a sudden I heard this strange noise, like a
It was a full thing, had portholes and regular disc shape with a halo around it and the windows and everything.
And I turned around and I see this enormous globe with all these flashing lights on it. I mean, it's like anything I'd ever seen before. And I said, oh my God, it's a UFO.
Through regressive hypnosis, we found out that our car was actually abducted completely off the road. The whole car was put into a craft.
We went up in a light. It just kind of floated us up. And I looked at Stan, and we both grinned at one another. This is kind of neat.
We went through an examination, a physical examination, fairly complete one. Well, they seemed to think of me as a dog. You know, they were too intelligent. They had really no feelings or emotions. They were very cold. I asked them what they were doing a lot of times, and they wouldn't give me the time of day.
They're not here to help, apparently, or to hurt, but they're doing their thing. Specimen evaluation, examine, push, probe, scrape a little skin, that sort of thing. Not messages for mankind.
And they're a lot smarter than we are, and they're just coming down here, and they're laughing. They're laughing at us, you know what I mean?
They were 4 feet tall, completely white, like the color of white. They had large heads like that with tiny bodies. Big eyes that were gelatinous looking. They took practically his whole head. Very light, white, transparent skin. A little slit for mouth. No nose, no ears. Just completely white.
Often with a little device that's used to paralyze people for a short period of time. That's a lot nicer way of treating interlopers than we would take. We'd put a hole in them with a .45.
I'm a lot more paranoid than I used to be. Thinking someone's around the corner or something, or waiting to nab me.
I think that they're here to try and help us overcome whatever problems we have caused for ourselves.
If I get abducted or kidnapped, that's fine. Maybe I get off of this crazy planet and find a better place to live.
I'd love for them to come and take me. Take me aboard and take me out of here.
I don't like the world to be an all neatly figured out place. What pleasure is it to live in a world where everything's all figured out for you?
So, it's quite possible. Why not?
Then I realized, as it slowly turned around to the side, that it was a Goodyear blimp doing a ear act. I was very disappointed.